Hello, and welcome back to Warmup for Iceborne. I'll be your host and guide Shepard, and today we'll be taking on the Bazelgeuse. The Bazelgeuse is a wyvern that heads straight towards the fight. Today, we learn how to take the fight to him and come out stronger. To unlock the quest, there's a series of optionals we need to do. Seek out the smart biologist, and do the quests to capture Kulu, Baroth, Polomu, and Odogaron. Doing so will unlock the proper optional quest for Bazelgeuse, which will be much better to get his equipment than trying to find investigations or trying to fight him on expeditions. In the beginning, you may want to consider pairing up Health Boost and Divine Protection if you're a Blade Master, as this should prevent you from being taken out in one hit by one of his bomblets. Bazelgeuse has a seemingly never-ending supply of bombs under him, which at the slightest trigger activate and explode, dealing large amounts of damage. The easiest way to fight him will be with a bow or bowgun. He's very weak to thunder damage, and takes good shot damage on his head, wings, and tail. If you're going this route, you should be able to just make sure that you're always leaving enough space to slip past his side while evading his bombs, and doing steady damage. For Blade Masters though, you'll need to come up with other methods. One major component is knowing that Bazel will lose his pods on being tripped. This means dealing enough KO damage, dealing enough damage to the legs, or finishing a mount will give you a short amount of time to get in and deal damage before his pods come back. Most of Bazel's attacks involve him rushing forward, relying on his many bomb pods to explode around him and deal damage. You'll have to be twice as careful, as you'll need to not only evade his main attack, but the secondary bomb explosions as well. Make sure to time your counterattack until after the bombs have exploded. Bazel will sometimes fly, going across the arena, laying down large amounts of bombs before detonating themselves. Make sure to use flash bombs to send him down and deal extra damage. He has an attack where he'll use the flame from his mouth to ignite his bomblets. The range on this attack is relatively short, so make sure to use it as an opportunity to counterattack and punish him when he does. Congratulations, you've done it! You've defeated the Bazelgeuse! Let's head back to Astera and see what we can make. First, definitely take the time to combine Bazelgeuse talons with power and armor charms. Storing these in your inventory along with the standard power and armor charms will give you even greater passive, attack, and defense buffs. Bazel is one of the best craftable gun lances in the game. Using wide shots in a poke shell attack pattern is much more sharpness efficient than the burst style of our pink Rathian gun lance. Both are great, but consider this as a worthy alternative worth making. The Bazel Hunting Horn is an interesting song list and more raw damage than the Ore Hunting Horn. Consider making it if you want additional options. Using the Beta Bazel Helm, Alpha Arms, and Beta Tacet, we can get 5 points of earplugs. If you're not using a weapon that has a way of ignoring roars, consider putting together these 3 pieces to be able to fight through them. As an added bonus, you'll also get the set bonus for Guts, which allows you to survive one large hit, assuming your health was above a certain threshold. Combined with one other point of guard, the Bazel chest could be good paired with the lance to get even more efficient counters out. Well, that's it for Bazelgeuse. Make sure to subscribe, as we'll be going over every monster in the game, continuing on with the Nergigante next. Until next time, this is Shepard, saying good luck and have a good hunt.